caves in the ice biome are extremely hard to get through, but today I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about them. If you like this video, leave a like, subscribe, and do follow me on Twitch because I do stream almost every day. And without further ado, let's hop right into it. So this is what an ice cave looks like from the outside. Again, all the caves look identical from the outside. Has some differences in the little hole right here, but besides that, looks pretty similar from the outside. But now we're hopping right into it. And as you see right here, I am perfectly fine. I am not cold at all. I do have 2 of the inner fire charms, and I have 1 of the spicy burgers pop. If I take 1 of the inner fire charms off, I am still fine with a spicy burger. If I take my torch off, I will be cold. So if you really want to survive as cheaply as possible, an inner fire charm, a spicy burger, and a torch, and you will be fine in the caves. I just brought an extra one because I don't want to deal with anything, you know? I just don't. Now, when you come to these caves, I would recommend you have at least purple tools, just because some of the ores you're going to mine here are going to be the highest material in the game. There are going to be chests all over the cave, just like in different caves. Right here, as we see, it's one of the biggest chests in the game. Has some drawstring, which is pretty cool. And then when we walked into the cave, there's this little brown chest right here on a little rock pedestal, and we found cheese in there. And if you don't know, cheese is extremely rare because it makes pizza, and pizza is the best food in the game. So whenever you see cheese, pick it up. So as we're going around the cave, we're going to start seeing new creatures, and essentially they're going to be all of the ice types. So we have an ice spider right here. As we see, he is blue, so it's essentially an ice spider. We also have an ice scorpion right here. They're going to be very tough enemies to beat, so just be ready. Scorpion also does blow up, so keep that in mind, just like in the lava cave or just like in the sand cave. And right here we have found one of our first ores. As you see, I have my blue tool right here, and it will not let you mine it. So we go to our purple pickaxe and we get to mining this ore. And right here, this is what's known as sapphire. Sapphire is pretty cool because there's a lot of cool crafts you unlock from just getting sapphire. We also have an iron ore vein right here. This is all iron ore. And then down there, as we see, it's a pretty long fall. There's some enemies down there, and this cave looks like it's going to be very big and very complicated. So as we see, we also have the skeletons that were in the sand caves. They have the dynamite, the TNT trying to blow you up. They're just going to try to kill you with their TNT, which is, again, it's going to happen. Just try not to let it happen, you know? Now, one of the important things we're looking for here are the bone wolves. These bone wolves are going to drop you a crafting item that is really important in this game. As you see right here, here is one of the bone wolves. Oh, there's another one. Basically, we're going to try to kill him and see what happens. My sword is about to break, so let's try to do this quickly. Go over to the bone wolf, get some nice slices in. Dodge, make sure we're playing our Dark Souls. Oh, that hurt a lot. That hurt a lot. I definitely should have prepared better. I was just extremely lazy and didn't want to get bright core in order to smelt some iron. And as you see, my burger did just run out, so now we are cold. Let me eat a burger real quick just so you see how much it gives me. As we see, we're eating the burger, and it's going to give me that 10 minutes of that ice protection. Basically, it makes me a little warmer, so we're a little bit more resistance to ice. And right there, we killed the bone or the skeleton wolf, and he dropped one of these cursed bones. And it is really important for crafting recipes. I'll show you in a little bit what it can do. But again, it's not that it makes insane crafts. It's that it's really important because it's so rare. Now we're going to fly over here to this chest, see what we can get from it. And here we have some of the ores we've already mined. There aren't too many ores in this cave. Nothing too crazy. Right there, we got a little bit more cheese, which is really cool. Because again, as I was saying, cheese is really rare in this game. The ice cave does also have some hidden rooms where the wall appears to be cracked, and you can actually pickaxe your way through the wall in order to get past it, and you'll find a room with chests in it. It is fairly rare, so I don't see it all the time, but if I do, I will let you guys see. But it's usually at the end of a corridor. It looks like it has a wall with a crack in it, and you can see through the crack. Then you just pickaxe your way through, and boom, you're in there. Right here, there are tons and tons of iron veins literally everywhere. There's a lot of chests in this cave, which is really cool because, again, you're getting a lot of cheese, and cheese is really important. Another brute scale right there. Not going to take it just because it's a green one. Right here, we do have one of the ice rollers right here. So since the last clip, everything shut down on my computer. I lagged and I died. I just got back. It was a chaotic experience, but I found everything, so we're back. What I was saying is the roller is pretty tanky. He's pretty intimidating. But this cave is honestly pretty bare bones. There aren't anything too crazy about it besides like that one hidden room that if we do find, I will get it for you guys. But again, it's not the easiest thing in the world to find. But essentially all we're doing here is trying to mine some iron, get some sapphire, make sure to kill some of these skellies so we can get our cursed bones, which we have 2 of at the moment. There is a chest in the ground here with 2 heavy wool, which is pretty cool. They really do have to try to work on the lag in this game because I feel like this game is very laggy. I have very good internet, but still I do lag a very, very good amount. We got another cheese there, which is really, we're getting a lot of cheese. This is really, really good. This cave is actually really good for the chest. Like, I'm actually pretty impressed. These chests are honestly pretty awesome for the cheese, dude. I'm telling you, pizza is the best food in the game. It is crazy how good it is. It's insane. And with the amount of cheese I'm finding in this cave, gotta have ourselves a feast, let me tell you. We didn't really find anything too crazy in that cave. I'll go back home, show you guys what I do have in general from this cave. Also, when you do kill the rolling guys, you're gonna get one of these, which is a frost shell, just so you know the type of shell you're gonna get. But that was currently the hardest cave in the game. Hopefully they do add more biomes in the future with harder things, with more bosses, cool stuff like that. I'd love to see like little dungeons with like I'd love to see caves where you can maybe find a special boss room in there, and if you kill the boss, you get a really cool item. I would like to see some stuff like that, kind of like harder challenge mode type stuff, but you never know. The game's been out for like a week and a half, so who can really tell, you know? But now we're gonna back home, and I'm gonna show you guys what you should be able to craft with your new items. So if we go over to my crafting bench, this is my fully maxed out crafting bench. It cannot get better than this. If we go all the way down, we see we have a ton of these new purple. We see that we have a ton of these new purple charms. We have a regeneration charm, which uses 5 of those cursed bones that we just talked about. And this charm is literally one of the best charms in the game. We have one of the best versions of the health charm. We have the best version of the inner fire charm. And we have something called the charm of resilience. You have to use 5 cursed bones for this as well. You can also find malachite in those caves. But the thing is, with the ice caves, if I have all this iron, right? I have all this iron. I have 3, 6, 9, 12, 151 iron. I'm gonna need the bright core in order to smelt it. So I need 300 bright core in order to smelt all of my iron. So now I have to go to the desert caves in order to get bright core. So it's just kind of a figure of going left and right and just making sure you're close to both biomes in order to have as much resources as possible. For the ice cave, that's about it. So if you did enjoy it, leave a like, subscribe, make sure to follow me on Twitch because I do stream almost every day, and I'll see you next one. Peace.